Good afternoon, my professor and classmates. My name is Lisset Carballo, and I'm going to make some remarks about the film Courageous. First, I want to say that it is a very beautiful film with a very nice story and a very strong teaching. I enjoy it from beginning to end, and there was no moment of boredom for me while watching it. The film has many scenes that are really remarkable. In my essay, for example, I say that the chase scenes are very well filmed. The thieves and the cops play their roles excellently, keeping in suspense the outcome of that persecution. Those scenes were very realistic because their jumps, their movements, and their force were very natural. But the scene that definitely had more impact on me was when the father went back to the intersection where his daughter had asked him to dance with her, and he had not accepted to do it for embarrassment. That denial created a sense of guilt on him since the loss of his daughter. So, when he was fully empowered by God to make a conscious parenthood, he felt the need to go back there and accept her invitation post-mortem. He knew that she would see him from somewhere and try to recreate the same scene as accurately as possible by going exactly to the same place where she had danced for him, by playing the same song, and by dancing exactly the way she danced. The sense of peace that he must have experienced is worthless. He was focused in his tribute to his daughter, and there was no trace of embarrassment or shyness that day. I must admit that I cried when I saw that scene. It was a very intense moment. In addition, that scene has a great message. It teaches us that we must improve every moment that we have with our loved ones. We must try to please them in everything possible so that we don't have any regret when they are gone. Two more things which back that scene up perfectly are the photography and the setting in which it happened. Both elements together transmit beauty, freedom, and peace. Regarding the problem that I see in the movie, I really see several problems that can be discussed, such as violence, drugs, unemployment, organized crime, and many others that are shown throughout the film. But the one that is in the backbone of the film is parenthood. In my opinion, this movie tries to identify one of the core causes of the many problems our society has. Alex Kendricks, who is his writer, director, and a main character, reveals this truth to the audience in the voice of many of the characters of the film, and with many of the stories screening it. We can see it in the very first scene when Hayes fights so hard to prevent his son might be kidnapped by the thieves. We see it too in the speech of the sheriff and in the words of the pastor. We see it in the conversation that Fowler has with Mitchell when in prison, and we see it in the speech delivered by Mitchell at the end of the movie. As a conclusion, it could be good to give some recommendations on this issue. However, I don't think I can add anything else to what was said in the movie about the topic. director, Kendrick, was very profound in his ideas. What he said should not be a guide only for Christians, but for every individual who is or wants to become a parent, either male or female. The teaching of this film is universal and is beyond any religion, culture, race, or social status. Thank you very much.